do some half reps. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started then. What I want us to start off with just some arm circles.
Do we have anyone joining us?
Oh, Jessica's currently in. We might see Lori, and then we did hear that Dot might show up. Go ahead and make those big. Oh, did she? Okay. We thought we were going to have a full class today.
Yeah, she got off the bus.
Go ahead and make those smaller. Then go ahead and bring them backwards. As we're bringing them backwards, activate that upper back, squeezing those shoulder blades together and opening up that chest, continuously making those circles wider too as we go, guys. Eventually getting all the way up to that full arc. Once you reach that max point, go for a few reps there and then start to bring it nice and back small again. Keeping with those movements, we're going to go our hamstring curls and opening up that chest. Gardening. Oh. And from there, starting off as a march, and we're eventually going to get into some high knees. Umping up the tempo as we're ready. There we go. Go ahead, spread those legs a little bit. Just doing some squats. I'll ask you, do you guys prefer to keep the door open or do you want to shut a little bit? Open? Get some air in. Awesome. So I had some calf raises at the top of those squats. Help with that pooling effect from sitting at a desk for 10 hours. And I want us to widen those out a little bit further, drop over to one side, and then shuffling over side to side. If possible, staying down low. If we need to come back up to move it over, that's all right as well. But stay down as low as we can for as long as we can, guys. Go ahead, bring that up. Hip openers. And then switching directions, going from the outside into the side. Yep, that was right. One more rep each leg. You guys can get a quick drink, and then we're going to be on the mats to start us off. We're going to start off with a single leg glute bridge. You can choose to have weights on the hips if not. We're starting off. Go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 1. Single leg glute bridge. Straight line from the knee to the hip to the shoulders down below. A slight pause at the top where we try to get an extra inch is always recommended. Yep, just like that. Yeah. Of course, if I ever need to repeat something with the mask on. And switch to the other leg. Yeah, we're doing some pre-exhaust stuff, single joints before we get into the multi-joint movements. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you guys on your side, whichever leg went first with those glute bridges. I want that leg up top. So you'll be facing me, and then you can either rotate or you can face the wall. Yep. And we're going to do some hip abduction with that leg going up. We want to keep that foot pointed forwards at all time. Avoid letting that ankle rotate out to get a few more inches. Keep that foot going straight the whole time. And now at the top, just pulsing right up at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotating to the other side. We're going to do the exact same thing. Go ahead, begin, guys. And up at the top, pulsing up there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You guys can go ahead, stand up. We're going to carry off with those movements here, but bringing in the hamstrings a little bit with a single leg, straight-legged deadlift. We can have the weights, keeping the back straight, hinging up. If we'd rather go both legs at the same time for balance purposes, that's quite all right. We'll be doing 2 sets in case we need it, but I want you guys to start again. 2, 1. Once again, single leg if we're able. Yeah, take it slow, take it slow. Try to get 2 more reps in on that side, 2 more reps, and then we're switching over. Over to the other side, same thing, keeping that balance, hinging us back up at the hips. Shoot for about 2 more reps there, you guys. 2 more reps. Right there, guys. That should be good. What we're going to do next here is you're going to pick one leg to go in front here in this stance. We're either going to do a lunge or a lunge variation. The lunge is just going to be same side right here. If we don't want to do a lunge, we're going to get into this position and then just hinge at the hip, squeeze the glutes to bring ourselves back up. Oh, with weights if we want them. Yep, if we can do with weights. If we're doing this hinge motion, it's a variation of that straight-legged deadlift we just did. We're focusing a little bit on that glute with the pre-glute stretch. For those at home who want to do the lunges, all we're doing is just in this stance as well, and we're just lunging one leg at a time. "15 seconds. If we're doing that hinge, remember, focus on that glute activation as we're righting our body upright. Front leg. Go ahead, switch over, other side. 10 seconds right here, guys. 2, 1. We're going to go off of that glute activation, keeping our legs a little bit farther apart. I want us down right away in a squat position and pulsing at the bottom. Yep, right there. Yep, pulsing right there at the bottom. Keep squeezing those glutes as they bring us back up. And full range of motion squats now, just full range of motion squats, nothing special here. Eventually we're going to slow it down a little bit. In 10 seconds, you guys are going to adopt my count where we're going to go down for 10 seconds, up at a normal speed, starting that here. 3, 2, 1, down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Normal speed up, down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up, down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up 2 more times like that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I want you guys to hold right there at the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Hold at the bottom. Great job, guys. You're holding at the bottom here. 15 seconds. I want you to breathe through it. Breathe through it here. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go, and I got you guys a water break. 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead. Stand up, guys. Grab a water here. Shake that off a little bit. Yeah, I didn't want you guys to think about it too much. But like I said, we were firing those glutes off at first. We did that pre-exhaust, and then we finished off big there. No water? All right. Go ahead, stretch it out a little bit, guys. What we're going to have here next is we're going to utilize those heavy weights. You guys can still relax a little bit, shake off those legs, but we're just going to be doing some shrugs here next. Just shrugs, getting those necks involved. Straight up, straight down. We're going to pick up weights here. Go ahead, heavy weights. And just that movement. We're just going to be doing shrugs. Nothing special here, no secrets. Just getting that neck involved. That's the goal here. Just getting the neck involved. That's the goal. Sometimes that'll happen to people. We can, it's always adjustable with stretching and some strengthening exercises, but a lot of people actually do have an imbalance between their shoulder heights. Go ahead, relax there, guys. We're gonna go into a shoulder press thing. I'll recommend keeping the heavy weights if you think you can, and then definitely going down to the lower weights as we need to, but right now it's just a normal shoulder press. Going ahead, right there, guys. Go ahead, begin normal shoulder press here, just a normal shoulder press. Trying to get those elbows not all the way up, maybe a little bit of a 45-degree angle here out in front of the body. Yep, just like that, a nice 45-degree angle. Yep, just protecting the shoulder blade a little bit there. Now I want you guys all the way at the top, and you're just going to come down halfway and go back up. Yep, you got it. Now let's do the lower half, starting at the bottom, just going halfway up. go back up to the top and do those halfway down marks. If this is where we start getting sore, we want to switch out to those lower weights. That's more than all right. And the bottom half now. Bottom half, halfway up. Bottom half, halfway up. Yep. That way to adjust. If you ever need a break, go ahead, take a break. No problem with that here. And now to address that blood flow, I want you guys going full reps here. Full repetitions. Go ahead, shake it out a little bit. But yeah, we will go back. We're finishing with these full reps here. Nothing else here. We're just getting that blood flow going back to the shoulders here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you guys to put those weights down. And yep, we want to get those shoulders in there because our shoulders are something we want to protect. So go ahead, shake that out here. We're going to be going into rows in a second, but I want to give you guys a little break after that. Yep, yep. Shoulders are one of those joints that don't get a lot of stress, so we want to stress them here safely so that they can protect them. We're going to go pick up those heavy weights now. Back nice and straight, kind of like we were doing with that lunge hip motion. Back straight, hinging a little bit, and just pulling or rows right there. Yep. As we're pulling back, making sure we're pinching those shoulder blades together at the same time. That's a great time to focus on posture. It's activating those rhomboids. Those are the muscles between the shoulder blades. Keeping them back is helping us fight that rounded shoulders. Now I want you guys to hold at the top. Holding at the top. As always, when we're holding, we want to make sure we're consistently breathing, not focusing too much on the inhale or the exhale. Constant breathing as comfortable. Back to full range repetitions, guys. Full range reps here. It's a special occasion. We got some people in class. And one more hold here, guys. While we're doing this hold, focus on pinching those shoulder blades back. Try to pinch those shoulder blades as tight together as we can right now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, switch to the lower weights here, and we're just going to do bicep curls. Nothing special with the bicep curls. We're just activating those biceps a little bit here. Just activating the biceps. And then we have a water break. Lori has also entered class, guys, just so you know.
Hi, Lori. I hope you're working as hard as we are.
Set those weights down, grab a drink of water. We're going to the mat. Heavy weights here. Yep, just chest press. Nothing special with the chest press. Go ahead and begin right there, guys. Just always controlling that movement, not letting those elbows slam into the ground, keeping a nice, smooth transition from the bottom and the top. From there, if we want, I'm going to have everybody's hands up at the top here. If we want to switch to lighter weights for this, we can, but we're just doing some chest flies. Single joint movement, so if we need to switch weight sizes, that's all right here. Let's try bringing the arms a little bit closer towards the body then. Down this way. Yep. See if that helps us. And right there, go ahead, set those weights down, guys. We're going right in to some bicycle crunches. And then in 5 seconds, we are transitioning into flutter kicks. 3, 2, 1. Hands underneath the low back for protection, and just flutter kick in. And then in 5 seconds, guys, you guys are going to keep those feet up, crunch up. We have a boat hold right here, boat hold, just like that. If we need to let those legs go down, that's okay. Otherwise, we're holding in that boat formation. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go ahead, take a breath. We're going to conclude with one isometric hold. Superman's, we got to protect that low back. So we'll be facing down here. Legs come up, thighs off the ground, chest off the ground, arms up, pinching those shoulder blades, squeezing the low back and the glutes here, guys. Great protective exercise. "30 seconds on this hold, guys. 30 seconds. "15 to go. Try to re-engage those glutes in that low back. See if we can't get those legs and those arms a little bit higher off the ground. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax there, guys. Great work. Go ahead. Stand up when you're ready. What we're going to do is we're just going to bend over here. Focus on stretching those hamstrings. You're still doing a hamstring calf stretch right there. So if that works for you a little bit, that's all right. We're standing up just so we can get a little bit of blood flow going back through the bodies. Otherwise, I'd have had us end class fully on the mat. But I wanted us to get a little bit of pain or a little bit of a blood flow from having to stand back up for a little bit. And kind of like here in Zoom, we're going to spread our legs and we're going to go down straight away and then one over to one side. Exhale there, switch over to the other side. And now as you guys prepare to come up, I want you guys to extend at the low back first before you hinge at the hips. Extend at the low back. Yep. Extend first and then hinge up. There we go, just like that. You guys can turn around here. We'll finish. Oh, we'll get in a chest stretch here off on the, let's do the wall. And rotate other arm. Right there, I want you guys to one arm over the head. Pull that over. Focusing on the tricep now. In a second, we're going to add a lean so that you can get a little bit more of a lat. But right now, I want you to focus just on that tricep. And now leaning over, focusing on that lat as well. There we go. Yep. Go ahead, switch to the other arm. Tricep first, and then we lean into the lat. But we're doing the tricep now for a little bit, focusing on extending. From there, take it into that lean, getting the upper lats right there. From there, I'll have you guys take it down. We can end down here, guys. We're going to be right into a butterfly, though. I'll have you guys extend one leg. One knee goes over. I know you guys like this stretch. Stretching our back, so you'll rotate. Yep, there we go. Focusing on our glutes as well as getting a nice spinal twist in there. And switch over to the other side. On our backs here, we're going to focus on the glute just a little bit more. One ankle on the opposite knee, and pull in that bottom knee here, guys. And go ahead, switch other leg. And then go ahead, sitting ourselves up here. However, whatever position is most comfortable with. We're going to finish off, of course, 4-way neck stretch. I'll finish off every class. Starting off here, back nice and straight, shoulders, arms relaxed. And then just however that feels most comfortable. And then dip that chin down into that chest, stretching the back of the neck. And then from there, slowly raising that up, letting the head tilt back as the chin goes up towards the ceiling, stretching the front of our necks here. Re-leveling our head, one ear to the same side shoulder, stretching the side of our neck. This is great to pair with those dumbbell shrugs that we did earlier. And go ahead, rotate that to the other side.